I got this passion, and it's burning deep inside of me.
Alright, this video is in continuation with the previous question here. And the question states that use the values of g and h found in part A, solve the equation whereby fx equal to 0. Okay, maybe let's tidy things up a little bit here first. So now our equation should be fx equal to (2x cubed plus 5x squared). And since g is negative 16, minus 16x minus 9. This is our equation. Now, we are to solve it when fx equal to 0. So how are we gonna approach this question? By right, when we have a cubic equation, the first step is to find its factor. Now, go back to question part A. We already know when this has a factor of 2x plus 1, therefore we can directly use it. So the next step that we want to do is to perform a factorization to find out what is exactly the quadratic factor of this cubic equation. Okay, so how do we do this? Now we have 2x cubed, we have 2x. The highest power divided by the highest power will be giving us the degree 2 term, which is 1. So x2. We are also able to have the degree or the coefficient of the constant, which will be negative 9 divided by 1, which is negative 9. The middle term, we don't know yet, and therefore we make it b, bx minus 9. And how do we find out the value of b? We can do substitution, or we can find out the term that is find out the coefficient of a particular term. So we will perform the latter. Latter meaning we want to compare the coefficient of x term. So on the left hand side it's pretty straightforward. On the right hand side it will be 2 times negative 9, which is negative 18 plus b. And very straightforward, this will give us the value of b equals to 2. Okay, so as our second attempt to validate, we can also compare our x squared term. 5 on the left hand side, and right hand side will give us 2b plus 1. b equals to 2. So that means the value of b that we got is correct. Now we can confidently rewrite fx into 2x plus 1, x squared plus 2x minus 9. In fact, we can already write 0 here. Based on our knowledge in quadratic, when two things give a product of 0, the possibility is that each one of them could be 0. So as to rewrite, okay, we look at the left hand side first. It's very straightforward. X equal to negative half. Right hand side, how do we solve it? See if we have any requirement on the method expressing irrational roots in the form of this, where a and b are integers. That means we cannot press calculator and just give the result. We must use some method, some legit method to find out the solutions. So let's see, what method would you use? So the method we are able to use include factorization, completing the square. Okay, I think that's all because the graphing method is not available here. Is factorization possible? No. 9 can be divided into 3 and 3. And 3 and 3 are not able to give us the value of 2, no matter how the calculation is done. So we may want to look at completing the square. Do you still remember how to do it? X plus 1 minus 1 minus 9. And therefore, it's either x plus 1 equals to square root 10 or x plus 1 equals to negative square root 10. X equal to square root 10 minus 1 or x equals to negative square root 10 minus 1. Alright, and just to validate whether the answer is correct, we validate this answer first. So x squared plus 2x plus 1 minus 1 minus 9. And this cancel out. Yes, exactly the answer. So in this question, we had talked about the polynomial as well as how we solve a cubic equation from scratch. Alright, thank you so much.